Do you also remember crying watching Toy Story 2 during the When She Loved Me scene? Well, that scene almost never existed. The entire movie was very, very close to being deleted forever on accident. And the person who saved it is someone you have probably never heard of. Her name is Galen Sussman, and in 1998, she pulled the most incredible save in probably Hollywood history. But first, let's explain how bad this got. So Pixar is making Toy Story 2, it's 2 years of work, it's $100 million already spent, and the film is 90% done. Then one day, an animator types a command. They typed in a command, who knows, by accident, maybe they're trying to do something else, but it starts deleting everything from the root folder. The entire movie just starts disappearing from the root folder. It's just delete, 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 and people are going absolutely nuts. Every animation, every scene, every pixel that they worked on for the past 2 years is being deleted in real time. The animators are just watching their screens as everything starts getting deleted and thinking, what is happening? People are screaming, just pull the plug, pull the plug. They're literally yanking computers out of walls. But it is too late. 90% of Toy Story 2 has been deleted. You might be thinking, wait, they have backups. They're Pixar. They must have backups. But they don't, because the backups have not been working for months. The tapes are bad. Nobody seemed to notice, and nobody seemed to check. So at this time, it is DEFCON 1. The budget is already spent. The deadline for the movie being sent to Disney is in months. Effectively, right now, Toy Story 2 is dead. But one of the animators stands up and says, wait, where is Galen? If you like stories about the video industry like this one, make sure to go to the link in bio and subscribe to our Substack called The Rough Cut. We post weekly stories just like this. Now, Galen is the supervising technical director of this project. She was in charge of keeping all of Pixar's data organized. But here's the thing, Galen just had a baby, and she's been working from home. And in 1998, working from home meant copying the entire project and putting it onto your home station. There's obviously no cloud, no remote desktop. It is just raw files that she copied over. So somebody calls her and says, hey, Galen, quick question. You still got that copy of Toy Story 2 on your home computer? And she goes, yeah, why wouldn't I? The entire room goes silent. And the person on the phone says, get here now. Galen now realizes that she has the only copy of Toy Story 2 in the world. So her Pixar colleagues go to Galen's house and they pack her computer in the back of her Volvo. And remember, this is 1998. This is not just, your laptop or a small little USB drive. This computer is as big as a couch. So they load it into the car, they wrap it up in blankets like a baby. They even put a seatbelt on it. So now they start driving it back to Pixar. Now this Volvo has $100 million riding on the line in its back seat. So they pull into Pixar and 8 people help her carry the computer back up into the office. So everyone is watching like the president is arriving into the building. So they plug it in, boot it up, and wait. Ding! The files are there. People are crying, people are hugging. It's absolute pandemonium in the Pixar offices. But here's the caveat. It is not the whole movie. It is just the character database and some animation databases. Think of it as the entire foundation to the film. Without this, they would have to rebuild everything from scratch. They still have to restore 100,000 files, and this is very manual work back in the day. But the movie lived. All because one woman had a baby, which is insane. This is like NASA losing the moon landing tapes and finding it in someone's basement. So after this, Pixar hires a full IT department, triple backups, cloud storage later on, everything, so this never happens again. Now here's the really crazy part is they finished the movie and they showed it to Disney. And Disney and Pixar both agreed that this isn't good enough. They essentially scrapped the entire movie, but they redid it in less than a year, also because they still had the character databases. And for reference, this is what the character databases look like. It's basically the wireframes of the characters that they can move around and start building a story off of. So Toy Story 2 is made, everyone loves it, and Galen's baby's name, Buzz Lightyear. Just kidding. She went with a traditional family name, Zurg.